Okay, y'all, today's video, I'm going to talk to you about modifying your practice versus comparing your practice. My name is Joffer, and I'm going to show you what I do even till this day after 15 years of practicing yoga. Okay, so let's look at a couple of examples. In the link below, I have a short 15-minute yoga class that you can take for free that will start to open up your body. And there are 5 poses that I consider basics, things that you do every single day to help your body stay soft and supple. It's something that I do every single day. And the first shape in that practice is a forward fold. I often see people struggling in this shape because they think they have to lock the knees, keep the legs super straight, and then they're really hunched and rounded in their back, right? But what you want to imagine is that the fold is coming from your hips. So you got to bend your knees a little bit so you can lean forward from your hips. You can hinge from here. And you want to be able to get all 10 fingertips to your mat. So bend your knees any amount to make this happen. And that includes your pinkies and your thumbs. I always say this in classes. Now, once you're here, this might feel like a lot of effort, and that's okay. Be here for just 30 seconds. You could pedal out your knees to help open up your hamstrings. You can shake your hips side to side. This can help stretch out your low back. Right? You can nod your head yes and no a few times and let your head go. And if this is a lot of effort, then you can bring your elbows to your quads. This can take some of the effort out of your body, and you can still work on lifting your butt up towards the sky. Notice I still have a bend in my knees, but I feel a really good stretch in the belly of my hamstring. And that's where you want to feel it. Not in the back of your knees so much, but definitely in the belly of your hamstring and a stretch in your low back. And you want to at least be able to be here for 30 seconds to a minute, right? So a big difference when you bend your knees, there's nothing wrong with your quads activating. It's actually a good thing for your quads to be engaged and so that you can get a better stretch for your hamstrings, right? So bend your knees, y'all. Bend your knees, never about locked joints. Same thing applies to downward dog, right? Look how straight I can get my back when I bend my knees versus when my legs are straight and I'm trying to push down. It's okay for the heels to be lifted. And with the bend in the knees, I can lengthen my tailbone and my spine up a lot more. And this feels so much better than just locking the knees and trying to get my heels down. Those are just 2 examples that I'm giving you in terms of modifying your practice so that you're not hyper fixated on the flexibility portion. Know that in those shapes, the goal isn't depth, right? It's awareness of what it feels like to bend my knees in those shapes. Can I feel the stretch and still breathe, right? Like I was able to talk to you through that, and you might not be able to talk while you're doing the poses. That's okay. But using your breath and the sensation of what you feel, making sure the feeling feels good and sustainable and that your breath is moving, that is going to be the sweet spot for you in your yoga practice. And if you approach your practice every day with that same attitude, you are going to eventually, you're going to progress in a way where your body will feel looser, you will feel more flexible, you will have more range of motion, but it's going to take dedication over a long period of time, over years of practice. This isn't just a magic formula. This is a lifelong tool that's going to be here forever, helping you move through life, the challenges, the ebbs and flows, the aging process, which is inevitable. This practice is going to be with you forever. So my final thought on this piece is to forget what yoga looks like on Instagram or on Google. When you look up images of yoga or you see it in pop culture, on television, forget about that. Yoga is not about performance. It's a practice. It's not about achieving a shape or something that looks, fancy. It's really just about simple breath, movement, and feeling what the poses are like in your body. If it hurts, stop. If it's uncomfortable, but you can still breathe, stay a little longer. That's how you're going to build resilience, not through force, but through presence. So I hope this video helped you reframe what the idea of modifying your practice is and how flexibility is not a look, it's a feeling in your body. If you're getting the stretch, you're getting more flexible. Don't worry about that look of touching your toes with the knees straight or that perfect back that you see on these random poses or pictures online. That's not what yoga looks like, right? And I can tell you that with the utmost confidence. As a teacher of 10 plus years and watching students practice, no two bodies will ever look the same, and nothing in person looks like what I typically see online from the yoga practice, from the super famous influencers or those perfect yoga poses and postures. It does not look like that. That is not an everyday practice. Learn to modify, learn to meet yourself where you're at. And that's the yoga journey, right? So if you want to get started, if you've been hesitant or you just haven't found a teacher or a class that you love, give my free class a shot. It's just 15 minutes. And again, like I told you earlier, it's just 5 poses that I myself practice every single day that I want you to have as a toolbox that you can approach every single day so that you can feel good, you can feel less stiff, a little less stressed, and a bit lighter, a bit calmer, and a bit more present. So thank you so much for choosing to watch today and practicing with me. I hope to see you again soon. My name is Joffer. You can check me out. jofferyoga.com is my website. Joffer Yoga is my Instagram. The link to the free class is below in the description, so check it out. Thank you so much for choosing to be here today.